yeah, I guess we'll just jump into it. So I guess I'll put it here, and then like if you want to say something, I don't know how to start this. We'll just kind of go like a bit of backstory about how we like started camp together, and then
You were the only one that fought.
yeah, we were already training for a Muay Thai fight. 3 of us were supposed to fight Muay Thai, and then 1 of us did a boxing fight. That's basically how it ended. Yeah, and then just like I'll just pause it and we'll just like chat and riff and let it go and yeah.
Sure.
Moose is ready to talk some shit.
I'm ready to see the fight. 'Cause
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since.
Have you not seen it?
I've seen
neither,
it
but-
right after.
Okay.
I haven't seen
yeah,
it.
you
Oh.
messaged me. Yeah, you've only seen it from
Yeah, I
where you
only
understand
seen
it.
And like I said to you, it's funny when you're in the corner, you're in the fight, like everything seems way more risky. Like you land a big shot, sometimes it feels like, whoa, that was way bigger.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get hit with a shot and it's like, that was way harder. So it is fun to kind of go back, watch it back over and then kind of see it all through, I suppose.
Be a little bit less emotional with it. as
Yeah,
well,
you're like, okay, no one's going to get fucking, you're not going to KO him, he's not going to KO you.
Yeah.
It's like you can relax yourself a small bit, I suppose.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. So yeah, I guess we'll kick it off. So 10 weeks ago, 11 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
We were all
About
we were ready to start our first fight camp. Well, no, my first fight camp, your first fight camp, your third?
Cheating a little
Fourth?
bit. Fourth.
Fourth fight camp. Everyone was planning on doing Muay Thai. That didn't happen. We basically it was quite hard finding fights. I mean, the way it was kind of set up was there was a WhatsApp group and basically they send you someone's Instagram and they're like, "You want to fight this person?"
Fight question mark?
Yeah, based on like what they put on IG. You got offered this guy first.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was cutting. I was sub 90 kilos, like 89 kilos. They offered me this guy. He's 110 kilos. And then I was like, okay, can he come to 90 kilos? They're like, no, impossible. He can't make 90 kilos. I'm like, okay, what about 95? I can bulk up a little. He can cut down. No, he can't make 95. I was like, okay, fuck. He's not willing to make any amends. And then I was in the gym and talking about, I don't know if I should name names here, but one of them. I was talking with Todd about it. Fuck it. And I told him this, like, hey, they're offering me just this guy. They actually offered me, I don't know about you, they offered me 2 heavyweights. Okay. Two guys that are like 110 kilos. I don't know for the video if I should talk in pounds or kilos. 100
Kilos, fine.
Yeah. It's like 230 or something, 235, 240 maybe. So they offered me 2 guys like proper heavyweights, and I was already cutting down, right? And so this guy, he wouldn't meet me halfway or anything. And I was like, okay. My ego was kind of like, fuck it, I'll take it. You know, you remember this because it was like, who's gonna get this fight, you or me? And
it's like when you've both matched with the same girl on Tinder. And it's like
but then so I was in the gym talking about it, like, okay, what should I take this fight? Yeah. And they were trying to convince me, like, take it. You'll take him. You're way more experienced than him. He's a beginner, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But the way Todd in this case was talking about it, I'm just name dropping, bro, but the way he was talking about it, it was like he was hyping me up and downplaying this guy to where he was like, bro, this guy's a complete beginner. You'll spark him, bro. I know his coach. I'd knock his coach clean out. He was talking wild shit, bro. And I was listening to this like, okay. But I was just like, I'm not getting hyped up by this, right? I'm not letting you get me excited here because this is a 110 kilo guy, you know. That's a 20 kilo difference. And so I was in a weird place. I don't want to start yapping here, but I was in a weird place where I was like, I took it personally. I was like, I want to fuck this guy up now purely because you're trying to set me. That's how I felt. Like you're trying to set me up. You're trying to make it seem like this guy is he's nothing. But it's a 20 kilo difference. It doesn't. Even if I'm more skilled than this guy or whatever, I just felt like, I don't know. I didn't like it.
But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It
Yeah.
doesn't add up. It's like there'll be more fights.
Yeah.
And I was talking with you about it, and I told you this because then they offered you him as well, and you were closer to. I mean, you were like 96 kilos.
Yeah.
96. And I knew they were gonna downplay him with you as well. So I was like, look, whoever is gonna get this fight, don't listen to them. Don't listen to. Yeah, because any man with 2 hands and 2 feet can be dangerous, especially a fucking big runt. You know? So yeah, so that's that. And I was really, in my mind, there was a moment where I was like, or maybe 2 weeks or something, I was really like almost in my mind ready to fucking fight this guy.
Yeah, you were visualizing it.
Because they asked me to send sparring footage. Did they do the same with you?
They just sent my Instagram, and there's a few clips of me just playing around a little bit. But they
Did-
sent me sparring footage of him.
Did they?
Yeah, and you could barely see anything, to be fair. But I later found out that he'd been knocking people down. I found that out after.
Yeah, okay, so it's the same thing. For me, they asked me to send sparring footage.
Yeah.
I sent them sparring footage, and I didn't get anything back. I got a video back where I just glanced over some people. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's the same one I got. Yeah.
So I was like, it was all just shady. Like, there's a fucking huge weight difference. He can only come down to 100 kilos, so it's still going to be a 10 kilo difference. And
If he made 100 kilos,
if
that
he,
is.
yeah, turns out.
Yeah, well, that's what I took it. I took it like it was going to be 100. Well, it was boxing. So we were all, because we were nailing our kicks. The first like part of this camp was him teaching me how to fucking kick properly for 4 weeks. And then that went out the window. But yeah, we took it boxing 6 weeks ago. And I took it thinking we were going to fight at 100, and I was going to come up to like 97, 98. I remember saying to you as well, I was like, that's where we'll fight at 100. So,
You know what's interesting though, and I think we should just start playing after. We can share our thoughts afterwards. But I didn't share this with you. When you were warming up and he was warming up, we locked eyes a few times, and I know he fucking recognized me from the sparring footage. I know for a fact, and it was almost like a hostility thing a little bit.
Round two.
round two.
Round two.
But let's get into
Shall
it.
we get into it? Right. Let's have a look.
Okay, that brings us to our final.
I'm looking forward to the walkout, I have to be honest.
Bro, that was a vibe. That was a
That was
vibe.
sick. Yeah. Hey.
All the
And
boys.
we have got some of the heavyweight boys in. So the sponsor for the
Those t-shirts, by the way. Like,
Sick.
The t-shirts, new t-shirts are sick from the
the
block.
Ever So
So
Generous
sick.
Body Factory, who have supported this event 3 years in a row.
Vinny beforehand, I know you probably didn't get to see it. Fuck me, he
nailed it.
put on a fight. He put on a
So
fight.
sharp.
Yeah,
First
it was
fighter
crazy.
in the red corner.
There he is.
Weighing in at
Great walkout song as well.
96.5
You gotta say that to you on
kilos.
the
He
night.
is 31
Oh, this one.
From the
Yeah.
UK.
Look at this shit.
He's fighting out of the block. We have Tom Spark. Make some noise for our final fight of the night. Let's go.
Hey, all the boys. Arjun's there as well. Fuck. Did you see that? Yeah.
Arjun's a real one, man.
Yeah.
Arjun's there all the time.
Bro, he's a fucking killer as well. Bro, it's a big event, you know. Like,
Your hands together.
How did you feel though, your first time actually making that walk?
fucking love it, bro. I'm a little bit.
Fight of the night.
I like this a little bit. You know, used to play in bands and stuff, and I do get off on this a little
Tommy
bit.
Spark coming out.
Like, it's not a problem being in front of people. But mate, it was packed, like.
Yo, did someone
5,000 people?
did someone guide you on where to walk?
Bro, mate, I went into the blue corner. I was like, do I go in here and walk across?
That happened multiple
Bro.
times on the night. Happened multiple
I
times
was
on
like,
the
and
night.
also I was like, oh, is someone gonna open it up for me? Because I was like, I don't want to fucking trip and you know those videos you see where people just like fly in. I was like, fuck, I don't want that.
Do you want to go top rope, middle rope?
Yeah,
Where do
absolutely,
we?
yeah. I was like, someone open it for me. I'm the fighter. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, this was good. Nerves were fucking high here. I don't know. I've never felt anything like that before. Just, I don't know, nerves, but just, I don't know, the anticipation.
It's adrenaline though, isn't it? It's like you can feel the numbs in your fingertips, you know what I mean? It's like everything is so alert. I always find. You're so aware of where you are and then so unaware at the same time.
Like Johnny was like talking to me. He was like, shirt. I was like, huh? He was like, shirt. I was like, what? And he's like, take your shirt off. And I was just,
From Body Factory.
yeah, they didn't tell me his nickname was Victor the Inflictor. That's,
That's a good nickname. I'll give it
it's a
that.
good nickname. He did inflict. To be
Bro, your name is Tom Spark, man.
I'll
Fucking
take it.
Tom Spark. Come on. You don't need a nickname. You don't need a nickname. Tom Spark. Perfect.
He got a fucking gown made for it as well, didn't he? He had a dress made for it. Yeah.
Dress. Throwing psychological jabs now here. Hey, who would do that? Ugh.
So where's your state of mind here? Because he came in 10 kilos over
Bro,
the
like,
weight.
honestly, like, I'm not thinking about it. Like, I'd already made up the mind that we were taking it. And I don't know. Yeah, the biggest thing for me was, like, gonna be... Bro, honestly, I thought I thought like to start this fight now, I was just like, right, we're gonna like feel each other out, throw a few jabs, I'm gonna throw a 1-2 hard and just into his guard and he'll feel it. And I was like, the first 30 seconds I'm just gonna like move around and just feel it out. And I was like, calm down, you'll get into it. And that's kind of not what happened. I was like, right, we'll just.
So do you think you may have needed more hard sparring to prepare you for that?
I think a little bit of just that finishing attitude as well. I haven't really done that. Like it's like, oh, I've hit someone, keep going. It's just more sort of like, maybe some more hard sparring.
I think as well that that's what the amateurs are for. It's like because I don't think you can't replicate the same intensity. Like you can replicate a lot of things. It's like, and you can kind of get a feeling for it, but you cannot replicate. That's like because it's the whole pre-fight, like the day before, the anticipation. You've put 10, 12 weeks into doing this. It even if you do, you can hard spar as much as you want. But sometimes it's like when you get in there, it's like a different body. It's a different mentality. Most importantly. And like even when we watch this, right? Watch how heavy both of you guys are throwing.
Yeah.
There's zero feeling out here.
No,
you know what I mean? And I said this to you the other day. Like you can almost, if you go to like a card and you'll see amateurs kind of and with the building experience, you'll see the difference as they get the fights.
Yeah. That's what I was just like jab cross now, bang, and then he's just like, all right, let's go. Just. I was like, oh, okay, fuck, it's on. I made his face, he was fucking serious about it.
But the thing is as well, when you get into this as well, it's like you get into a fight.
Yes.
It's more of like you said it earlier on, it's a fight more than a boxing match.
Yeah.
It was ducking under your right hand every time.
Bro, he was quick getting low, hey? And his right hand is quick.
That's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. It's a knockdown.
Pause it. That's why he's the GOAT.
Done.
Yeah.
And that's the video, guys.
See you next time.
That was the first one that clocked me. I was like, fuck, this guy wants it. Bro, this is when I started to be like, fuck, this guy, like, he wants a fight. Like, he's wanted this fight for a long time. Yeah. And
that's the thing with it is like kind of what we spoke about beforehand. It's like if you can keep it boxing, you're winning. If you get into these fights and exchanges, it's like he's always gonna. That's exactly what he wants. Realistically.
Let's go back. I'm very curious here.
Yeah.
So this is the first 8 count you got, yeah?
Yeah. This one, there was one I agreed with. There was one I was a bit like, oh.
Wait, did I go all the way back?
No, that's fine.
No,
That's when he
okay.
knocked down. So that was.
When you got
really
the first knockdown, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm skipping around a little bit.
I noticed
Yeah.
all he's landing is right hand. Maybe some lefts, but a
The,
lot of right hand.
the lefts aren't hard unless he hits the right first. But it's that thing as well. of like-
So how hurt were you here?
Bro, no, I was all right there. Like
Yeah.
I was in shock of like, okay, this guy fucking wants to fight. Like we're not being gentlemen about this. I don't know. I kind of imagined like, a bit of, put him up. Let's go. Let's see how good we've got at boxing a little bit.
You're just a kind soul. Bro. That is
I
fucking
didn't realize
fighting.
this guy
bro.
wanted
But
to fucking hurt me.
I know what you're saying because you expect a level of like sparring, right?
Yeah.
When you go into sparring, 9 times out of 10, right? When you go into sparring, it's
Nice, bro. Yeah.
and then you kind of you bring it up, and then it's like okay, now we're at a level where then you're flinching a little bit more, you're landing heavier shots, you're cracking back and forth, but it takes a minute to kind of build that anticipation, but find out where you are, how hard are we going, how, like you said, sometimes you do a sparring session, tip, oh, very good, I like that, and then other days you're like, fuck you know what I mean? So I understand, like, if that's your only perspective, like, it'd be very different getting prepared for the next fight than this one, because like you said, you're like, this is a fucking fight, like you're saying.
Proper, yeah.
I'm curious to see how stunned you were here. If right hand.
Hands are still up, bro. It's just because I was out of the fucking. It's like.
Because with amateurs, if you get a few good shots in, they start counting, yeah?
Also, a lot of the time what it is, honestly, is your chance to respond back. So the reason why I believe the referee called that, like, if you go back, like, I don't know if I'll do it.
Yeah, you can like just. Frame by frame, yeah.
So, like, is realistically...
I think, yeah. I kind of like get pushed out of the.
Watch when you drop your head, right? Like from here,
Yeah.
okay? You keep like, when you get hit by him, your head drops down, but you kind of stay down, you see? So that would be considered unresponsive.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you even had him in your vision so you can see what's coming, like he should have honestly, to be honest, he should have done a better job there. Like,
Yeah.
your head's down. Like, it's a dangerous position to be in because you can't see what's coming. Where at least if you can see what's coming, there's a level of anticipation with strikes.
Yeah. I don't remember any of this bit. Like, I just remember thinking, fuck, this guy wants to fight, and just being like,
Just see red.
yeah. It was like, there's no game plan. I haven't done fucking anything.
I think here's where he's starting to gas a little bit.
Yeah. I remember looking at him thinking like his mouth's open and he's
How did you feel? Do you remember?
bro, I just remember being like, oh fuck, I'm fighting. Like there was no thinking. I was just like, oh, I was no. So when I heard that, because mate, we've been training for 2-minute rounds, right? Like when he says 1 minute left now, I remember hearing that thinking, that can't be fucking right.
Yeah, kind
Like,
of 60 seconds
Bro.
down.
And then I realised then I was like, fuck, we're doing 3-minute rounds. I was like, okay, switch on. I remember hearing that clearly. I didn't hear anything else, but I just remember thinking, 1 minute left. Like, that can't be right. We've been in it more than 60 seconds.
Oh, John Noah back himself.
So I'm just thinking, right, because I'm watching this from. I remember I was thinking he's ducking under your right hand every time,
Yeah.
and then he's coming on top with his right hand. And I was thinking if I were to fight him and he's ducking, I mean you're taller.
When?
But I was just thinking like I would probably because he's throwing a right hand every single time. Maybe put a guard up and try to sting him with something, you know, like catch it and boom, boom, something like that.
Also, I've been honest, you don't have to throw every shot. Like that was one thing that we spoke about beforehand, and then on the night, it's just when your adrenaline's that high. You actually don't need to throw. You were getting reactions off of him on everything. So every time, you could just when you watch like higher level amateurs and into professionals, it's like you watch guys they're just setting things up and getting them used to these reads, and that's why sometimes like when you're throwing everything at 100%, it's really easy to read.
Yeah.
Because there's not a different tempo, there's not a different look. It's almost the same shot coming repeatedly.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is when you're in this environment, it's very difficult to make changes because your adrenaline is so high. And that's why when you see guys like at really high levels and they're getting caught with something, and then the next round they're coming out and it's a completely different look, and they're not getting caught with that anymore. That's why it's so impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's like here, when like that, like you're saying, he's landing that overhand right and you're landing that like check left, like repeatedly on each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if you both had a level of setting that up slightly better, either one of you could have got the stoppage.
Yeah. 100%.
Here he's visibly tired.
Yeah.
We were fucking losing our voice.
I'm like, buddy.
We're screaming, bro.
Bro.
I'm like gurning.
Fucking lived in those ropes that first round.
You gotta get off those ropes.
Yeah. Bro, there's a lot of rugby going on here as well. Like,
Looks like my grappling match.
He wants this.
yeah.
He wants it. That's why he's walking like this.
That's why there we were like calling for pressure. Because even if you were just keeping him here,
Yeah.
oh, after the bell, oh.
Action back first round.
Yeah.
Flicked it came out swinging.
Inflictor.
Inflictor, motherfucker. Man, I remember thinking like just watching Gianni talk to me then. I remember just looking at him like, oh fuck, you're such a pro at this. Like mate, things he was saying and how he was talking to me, how he was like calming me down.
I'm like over here like trying to get a view at you, and I remember like looking at your eyes, and like I said, you were like fully glazed over, and you're just like,
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this dude's in another round, he's there.
But yeah, Gianni was just like a fucking floating head, like just like a mystic telling me what to do.
You don't realize how cinematic it is until you're in there, because the bright lights, it's so cinematic when you're in there. You're like,
But he was so strict, like wasn't giving me the way he was talking to me, like it was
clear.
so clear, but like so like firm as well. It was sick.
Yeah, Gianni doesn't fuck around with instructions. It's so concise.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a top man.
Yeah, he's an absolute legend.
That's why I even find his sessions, you can carry over so much in like through your weeks into like sparrings and things.
That's what he said there. He was like, get up first. He was like, get up first, show you're ready. And I was like, Okay. It's a little bit longer.
What? Do it off 20 more seconds. Is that a minute?
Yeah.
It's funny how long a minute goes in the ring and then how long it goes when you're on the stool. You're like, what? It can't be a minute.
Good body shot.
So at this stage, you would have gave the round 1 to him purely for like the 10-8.
Yeah.
And then, well, we'll watch this round and then we can.
Yeah. We'll make a big point on that.
It's funny to watch back how sometimes you guys are just staring at each other and walking like this.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
Look at me slapping the ring.
Just circling, bro. Yeah, he got some good body shots there.
But it's the same thing here. Like we went over it in some of the boxing sparring. Like sometimes just clinching up is the best option here.
Yeah, I didn't do that to the third round,
It,
you know.
it isn't fancy. It doesn't look good. It's boring for people to watch. But it stops you eating like those big shots. That's all he had.
Yeah.
You know? It's like he almost like went forward, forward, forward. You went back, back, back. You hit the ropes, and then you could land the shots.
Yeah. He was tired here, mate. I wish
He's
I'd...
visibly tired here.
Yeah. Even his shots are a bit slower.
Yes. Oh, you ducked under that one.
Yeah, you took the best shots.
Jumping up in the back. That's the other thing is like I'm bouncing too
He's
far
gassing, bro. He's gassing right now. I don't know how you felt in there. Your lungs may have been burning, but I feel like if you could
back.
put up the pace here.
I felt like you were going too much on the power.
Yeah.
And I felt if you just went way more flowy with it, it would have been. But it's one thing to say, it's another thing to
Look
do.
here, look here. He's fainting badly, and if you notice as well, like you're now taking the center of the ring more. Like he was landing back big shots when you were just circling against the ropes or
Yeah.
whatever. But when you're taking the center, now you're initiating, and he's gassing, he's gassing. And even here, he's doing some shenanigans. I don't know what he was doing, but he wanted a little time.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what that was. I had to high five him for something though. Yeah.
Let's see if Tom can keep this rage and just.
He said about the back of the head at
Look
one
here, you
stage. I was like,
I was
back of the head.
I was screaming here.
Yeah.
Put it on him. And here's the thing. I don't want to pause it every single time, but here's the thing. If your opponent's gassing, I mean, I haven't fought yet, but I feel like just faint. Even if you're tired, faint, because that's gonna drain his energy, right?
Yeah.
Just make it seem like you got a full gas tank.
I noticed here he started reacting more to shit. Like I remember thinking about. I remember thinking. Of,
Nice right hand, like hard. That landed clean.
But that was it every time. But also, it's like that level of when you can come in with the shoulder and the hand up
yeah.
just to defend yourself.
He's breathing like a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Musa hates this guy, bro.
Bro.
Fuck it,
That,
I was
that,
screaming,
bro.
I was
Look,
screaming,
I'm literally
fuck
up
off.
there banging. I was like,
Fuck
bro,
off.
fuck him
Bro,
up.
it's because he's going down like this with the fucking
Back of the head. Yeah, it's not your fault, man.
Yeah.
He's turning around. It's
Bro.
not your fault.
He wanted the
No.
break. Bro, I wish I'd have realised the momentum I had here. I didn't realise that I had a bit of momentum.
Yeah.
I was just like,
He was taking everything he could get to get a breather.
Honestly, that's why one thing that I have learned after now having a couple of amateur fights is like forget about your perception of things.
yeah.
And it's so important to have a trusted corner.
This is my favourite shot. He tried, mate. I've rattled him here. I know I felt a clean hit. It's this one. I fucking hit it.
Yeah.
Mate, but then I'm like chilling. I need to go back in, and he's
Yeah.
pokes me there.
Also changing the levels there, like just to even sometimes it's not about even landing or winning something. It's about like just giving another look, something else for him to worry about. So, you know, it's not even as much as like, oh, I really need to land the shot. It's just that if every time you're throwing that right, now he knows where the distance is. He's moving his head. It's like now you can just pop that straight down to the body. And,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't know what she's
Fuck, she
doing.
was
I don't
doing,
know what
bro, yeah.
she's doing, bro.
I was not aware of that happening. Yeah.
neither was I.
Someone get her out here. But
hell?
this is disrespectful, bro. I can't lie.
It's like that R. Kelly clip. I'm fighting for my life.
Just fucking big moments for
But
him. Yeah.
I remember after the fight, you said something like, you don't see like if you were to fight him 10 times, you would have lost, or 10 times or something.
Who said that?
You like,
I remember saying that. I remember Go on.
Something like with just the way that this was right after the fight, like
yeah.
the way it planned out, I don't see. But like watching it back and watching from the side, it was like, bro, there's many things you could have done, especially when he was gassing.
Bro, I was from that first round, I took a big hit, and because I was just fucking chased around so much, like I was like, fuck, I'm in survival right now. Like I was just like, I remember thinking, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going down. That's all I was like. He's not fucking putting me down. That's all I remember, and I was being like certain on it. Like in my head, I was like, there was no doubt he's putting me down. And then even that second round, I didn't know I'd done okay. I knew I'd landed a couple, but I didn't. I think here it's like someone being like, you fucking did all right that round. Like in my head I was like, okay, fucking 2 rounds down, shit. Like that's what I thought.
I think as well with it though, so much of it is momentum. So much of it is momentum. It's like where he landed the first couple of heavy shots, and that almost had you on your back foot, and you almost went then. Like, because this Mike Tyson says everybody's a game plan until they get punched in the face, and it's so true because it's like you can think whatever you want to think, and then you feel like you said, you feel power like that you actually haven't felt before, and you're frozen, and then you really are in like that fight and flight position where you're not thinking like, oh, is my jab rangy enough here? Is my foot in the right position? You're thinking like, I don't want to eat another one of them. You fucking have this. You know what I mean?
This reminds me of Jiri Prohaska.
Yeah.
I met him once in Thailand, but that comment, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. I saw a comment, someone saying, Jiri gets punched in the face until he gets a plan.
He's the opposite. He's the absolute opposite. But I do think momentum is so much to say for it because, like you said, you almost get set into these kind of sequences of like, oh, he's the power and I'm not, and like sometimes you can like, and when I was watching this, what frustrated me from the sideline was I was like, you're fighting his fight, and it's like me. I'm a tall guy as well, and say Musa, you're the perfect example, right? Because you're a big, stocky guy, lots of power. If I decide me and you are going to trade off, and I'm going to stand in your range, and we go punch for punch, you're winning. You're winning. 10 times out of 10, you're winning. You're way stronger than me. You're going to land the shot. And it's like, but if I can keep out of your range, and I can land shots, so that even if every time, like even you have to land one of them shots, it's like, but it's made way more difficult on you. Then it's like, it's way easier for me. I can just keep.
That's the game. You want to dictate. You want to dictate how the fight's going. And I feel like one of the reasons why you got the second round is he gave everything in the first round. And so at the end of the first round, he's fatiguing, right? And it's like you said, if you switch it up, it's not even about hurting him. Just land something, feint. It's like his nervous system is now. That's making him gas as well.
You're thinking.
Yeah.
And also like with the first fight, I remember like my first fight, I was going out there, I was like, I need a stoppage. Yeah. And it's like, I don't think about any of that anymore, even like in anything. And I was saying like shots present themselves.
Yeah, I remember you saying
it's like shots present themselves. It's like, don't be rushing shots. And especially if you know you have a good shot, like your check left, your cross right, it's like, you know you have them. It's like, chasing them will just make him more aware of them. Where it's like, if you just weigh, you can move, you can obviously do the basics. But it's like, if you have something that you're like, right, I'm going to go 100%. But I think
the way I lost the confidence was that I felt like he could move me around. Like, I was like, because he was kind of under and up. And I was like, that's what I think, the big hits, like, the first round I was like, okay, that, I didn't think like, oh,
it's the pressure.
Down. But it was like like he can just sort of like move me around a little bit, and that I think that threw me off.
Well, it's a 10-kilo difference, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And a rugby player.
Yeah.
It's the height as well. It's like, even like I know that from like doing MMA and stuff like that, like the grappling, the difference of like guys grabbing you, and like you said, he was confident enough, like you said, that obviously in this you don't have grappling, so it's like he can just walk as far forward as he can.
Yeah. And
that's why, like I'm saying, sometimes clinching, I know it's boring, I know it's not the most entertaining for people. I know no one's like, oh, I got into 27 clinches in that fight. Yeah. But it's like, if someone's really putting pressure on you in those positions, the way that he was, it's like...
Yeah, clinch up. That's what I trained, bro. It just went out until the third round, it went out the window. Like, it just didn't even compute.
But in one sense, you settle. Like, the first round, it's... Like, it's just scrap.
Yeah.
Second round, you settle a small bit more. Third round, then you're the most tired, but you're probably the most relaxed in a sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, all right, done this already. You know? Yeah. Back out. It's like,
let's get into the third.
Yeah, let's get into the third.
Seconds out.
Yeah.
You should have done the Darren Till. Did you see the Darren Till Tommy Fury video? He's like, if I start losing in boxing, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking head.
Yeah, bro, when he's down there, those knees, like he was fucking begging for a knee in the face. Like, yeah,
But the next best thing is an uppercut, right?
yeah,
Especially if you can like extend from here and extend from here, and you can keep almost that looks almost mirrored.
yeah.
That's a sick shot, though. I have to
Yeah,
say.
shout out Nicholas. He got some sick shots on the evening. Yeah. My hands were dropped as well.
Oh, big right hand.
Barely bothering to fucking pick up the phone now.
Tyson putting on a shove.
Yeah, it's like hands low, head high.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fucking come on, yeah.
Nice jab by Tom.
But you see, once you start framing with this, like you start having way more like
That was my knockdown.
range. You know what I mean?
That was a good right hand.
Yeah. I was ready to go off that one. It's the next knockdown I think I was a bit... Or was that one? There's one of them in this round where I was like, fuck, face was ringing.
Tom got win this by knockout.
He got you with a good counter. He was dodging the right straight every single time.
Yeah.
Them boys at the comedy desk having a good time. Huh?
Good time.
It was crazy you could hear them, huh?
Yeah, every now and then.
Oh.
Bro, he's quick. His fucking right hand is like good, bro.
But you see, at this stage, the problem was that he didn't have anything to worry about. He could walk forward at will.
Yeah.
He could just walk forward. He knew he could at this stage. He could walk forward and throw his right
This
hand.
fucking
Circling.
fucking gentleman's agreement every single time. Like, hey, let's both take a breather, okay?
Yeah, fuck this.
Quite-
I agreed to 2-minute rounds here. I'm getting my 2 minutes.
Yeah, just. But it was weird looking at him. It was quite cool looking across. I was
Yeah,
like, this is
yeah,
a fucking like.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get punched in the head.
Right, let's engage then. Yeah.
You know, that's why I go for a good cause.
I can always feel it when my knee stops bending. That's when I'm tired. I'm like, it's like
Yeah, you're jerking
just
off.
jerking around. Yeah.
Nice jab by Tom.
Our boy Tom's got a chin now, huh?
Bro, the amount of comments on Instagram like, bro, fair play, great shit. I'm like, bro.
This isn't what I want to be known for.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that guy can fucking take a punch. Like, thanks. Yeah.
Frenchman coming out
He's
hard.
breathing like a dog again, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Big right hand.
I swear I was screaming here.
On the road.
Circle.
What do we
Circle
got?
out of there. Circle out of there.
Progress.
That little hooey. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think? Is he counting?
No, it's not a count. That's just as in the ropes. I kept fucking.
Saying he's tired in the back.
Bro, he was pushing you in the ropes.
Yeah.
He was really, really pushing you. But in fairness, like, if
Bro, this was fucking.
Fuck off.
Get off.
You can't do that in boxing.
I think it was a sledgehammer fist, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, sledgehammer fist, bro. I was a fuck off.
For my life.
I've never seen that in my life. That's fine.
Yeah, bro. I was like, all I was here was like, I'm not going down. I'm not going down.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just fighting his fight.
Yeah.
But you see here as well, where it's actually, you actually aren't rocked that bad, so you're unresponsive.
Yeah.
But like you said, you only really get it off of genuinely, like, watching it back, feeling it a little bit more.
Good watching it back gave me so much more confidence. Like I thought I performed a lot worse than I did.
Good one.
Yeah. I'm taking a few there. Motherfucker. There we go.
Gee, fair play to him. We're back done in.
That's it, yeah, regrets that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there we are. That was the fight.
Big plays.
That was that. That was a big match, eh?
Well, it's, to be honest with you, it's all experience, and this is the thing. It's like, you can look back and you can be like, oh,
What do you
I
think?
should've done this.
Sorry, what do you think about this celebrating right now?
Like the only thing that when he did get his hand raised at the end, the only thing I was thinking was like, you know, like a little bit. You're welcome. Like I would, because that fight went ahead for, you know, I took some, you know.
I didn't realize he
into
was
boxing.
8 kilos
I
overweight.
agreed the week before. I was like, he said 105. I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then weighing in at 108, and like, okay, like he wanted the fight, we got it. But like, I think a little bit of, I mean, he was fine about it. There was no like
Malice.
but you know, like.
I had all the
You had all the malice,
I had
yeah.
all the malice.
has.
I'm still staring at the back of his head.
Yeah, I know you are. You're fine.
No, I give it up to him. Yeah.
Oh, terrible angle. Oh, that was a rough angle.
I don't mate. Like the coach should have. I don't know. Like, you know, you want to make your fighters make weight. I think it's. We agreed 105.
Well, bro, I'm not being smart. I'm 88
What's this?
kilos right now.
Oh fuck that.
I'll cut 11 kilos.
Yeah.
I'll cut 11 kilos from 88. It's like, bro, I ain't got fucking. That's what I can do.
Bro,
That's
he
everything.
could cut. Like he could mate.
He
Like
could fucking lose.
But when we
20.
found out, like he was 100,
He should
they,
lose
They
20
already said he was on a weight loss. Yeah, bro. They said he was on a weight loss journey already. So the 400 was going to be sweet. I don't admit it might have played in his advantage. To be fair, it might be fucking sharper.
Maybe you should hire me as a coach.
Maybe. Yeah, I know.
Actually, I'll plug my fitness brand here.
Yeah.
He came. Yeah, I remember he came straight up to me as well.
Do.
Musa got off the ring. Imagine Musa just hopped off the ring.
He just came straight up to me as well. I just remember, bro. It's a
Yeah.
motherfucker, but I'll have to be.
Yeah,
Show
you have
good
to. Yeah, you have to.
sportsmanship.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. At the end of the day, look, it's for him as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, and like you said, when you agree to these things, it's like that's what comes with the risk. That's what comes with the
Yeah.
territory. Like,
Yeah,
I got offered a mad fight in that as well. I got offered like a guy that was fighting pro Muay Thai, and he was 100 kilos. I was
Yeah.
like,
The black guy, yeah.
yeah. It's like, are you insane?
I think I saw that guy. Yeah.
Bro, not like 100 kilos like this fucking guy, man.
yeah,
Like
he's
100
ripped,
kilos, like jack. I was like, bro, like
It was like a 195 centimeters or something.
yeah,
bro,
big
he's tall
dude.
and fucking heavy. Like, yeah.
It's like if you asked me to like, oh look, I know you want to fight 77. Look, can you do 83?
Bro, they tried to
like-
set us all up. They tried to put us all in a disadvantage. But at the end of the day,
I think they
it's
just
like you
wanted
said,
good
if you
fights.
accept it, a fight is a fight.
Yeah.
A fight is a fight. You can be bitter about it or whatever, but
I think
You
they
have to
wanted
be
big
smart about
fights.
it. You have to be
I
intelligent
think,
about
I think that's what all of us should take away from it. Where it's like if something isn't right, it's not right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like and you can rush these things.
Yeah.
And to be fair, in our gym, I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't like a coach protecting us. Because the thing is, when you're a fighter, when you have like an ego, you're like, oh fuck it, I'll
You wanna
accept
fight.
it. Because I was about to accept this guy, and
Yeah.
he would have missed weight like he did with you, 10 kilos or something.
I think it's just the way that they look at it is like from fight gyms, they're like, oh, it's a charity fight. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
just get out there and do it. It's like this guy isn't going to have a crazy amount of experience. It's like that's how they look at it. Like that's what I
The
do.
thing it's made me realize is like, dude, even with these things, like just there's understanding the space a little bit more. Like there's no contracts in place. Like you kind of agree to things. I usually think like, oh, if you agree to something, then you've agreed to it, and it's like your word is good. But like there's no contract in place. There's no money, you know. And then everyone's got their so the promoter wants the fight to go ahead, so he's checking everyone's all right. There's no like malice necessarily. It's just like
Yeah, they just want fights
there's
ahead.
fights to
and
go
they want to have
ahead. The
their
gyms
events
want their
on.
people out there. Everyone, you know. So yeah, you know, I get it.
I like to frame it as there is malice. Just to help me train and just to build up.
These motherfuckers set me up.
yeah, honestly. But honestly, if I have to give you some feedback or anything, I think first and foremost it's just improving your skills.
Yeah.
Because there were things you could have done with just a little bit more, not even more skill, but maybe a little bit of fight IQ or whatever,
Yeah.
would have made a big difference. Like
Round
circling out of
sparring.
there. Or sometimes when you were like this and he hit you, those are the shots that hurt. You know, when
Yeah.
you're covering like this or you want to back away and then boom, you get hit with something. Those are the shots that really hurt.
Yeah.
And circling and finding your way back into the center. And then you're dictating, and letting him not. He was getting too close, too comfortable.
Too easy,
you know?
yeah,
Too easy.
yeah. Like I said, you should actually. That's one thing now that I've really focused on, especially since I've been on the block. It's like if you pass this line, it's like then it's 50-50. Then it's your head or mine. It's like, but I should be the one dictating this. I should be the one that can keep you out of here. It's like because once you get here, now it's 50-50.
Yeah.
And honestly, they'll probably have the advantage if that's what they're good at, like in that position.
Yeah.
And when I'm sparring Declan as well, and he's way more rangy than me, right? It's not even just him keeping me away with shots. It's the feints, this, that, right? That I need to think about this. I need to think about that, right? And then if I disregard it, then he pops me with something, and I respect it. And so if you can do that to him or to any shorter opponent, you know, feint. And if they don't take it serious, you pop them with something, right? You earn the respect.
Yeah, because, and then even when you are there, then you can fucking swing. Then you can let it go. But it's like up until then, it's like that's the most important thing, protecting that range. Because if you let that go, I always think to myself, if I let this go, I'm losing. because I'm not fighting my strength, I'm fighting his. Like
Yeah.
with you, it's like I cannot let you in this sparring because as soon as you are in, it's like I'm eating a heavy leg kick, eating a heavy body shot, eating a heavy head shot. It's like, and it's like the return for me. It's like because it's like range, trying to land something. It's even more uncomfortable for me to land those shots. It's like I'm fighting at a disadvantage here, my disadvantage. Do you know what I mean? It's like where when you can keep it, and like you're saying, I think the biggest thing that I take away watching it back is just earning that respect.
Yeah.
It's like, and even having it, like I wouldn't, and I think we all do it. Like we're all fucking big dudes, and I always think like I don't hit hard enough. I always think I need to hit harder. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like I think a lot of the time it's actually like just peppering some of these dudes. You know,
Yeah.
especially when you start landing shots, especially a guy like that was getting tired, out of breath. It's like, and then like you're saying, you can go high, you can go low, and then you're playing with it. Then you can start, like I said, then the shots start exposing themselves. The way that, same thing with yourself, as you start to get tired, the hands start to come down, the head start to go high. That overhand right for him, like he swung maybe 20 and landed maybe 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, but that was you presenting him with that.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
Yeah.
he wasn't doing incredible work to get you to there, if you get me, to that
100%.
position, you know?
This is so true. It's like, it's just the basics. It's like, yeah, even when we went back to pad work, it was just like, oh, I need to practice just strength in my arms to like keep things up and not let it go down when you feel tired and be disciplined with that in training as well. It's like, I'm a bit tired now, no, that stays up, like things like that. Yeah.
It's tough because he's been training for like 8 months or something. That's what they say, the boxing stuff, and you've been just accepting their immense, and you're 6 weeks out, you decide to do the boxing. So it's tough to kind of to bridge that gap in the first place. You know, if he's been sparring and dropping people and whatever, it's tough to bridge that gap. But yeah, I think just from skill wise, if I had to give you feedback, it's circling out of there and taking. It's almost fighting is almost like a battle who can take the center.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what fighting is. It's a dominance game, almost like I'm the hunter here. That's how I look at it. I'm the hunter, you're the prey, right? And getting the center, and you know, feinting, and like he said, you don't need to throw power shots all the time. You know, just touch him. I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I would have went to the body much with this guy because he's.
I don't think I hit his body once, really. Like, it's just because he was like that. He just would fold up, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like your head's so low anyway. Like it's.
Yeah. I would like to see you throw like a double jab, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know, just
Fake,
yeah.
bang, quick, bang.
Then move that circle again, and you're gone. And now he wants to rush, and you're gone.
Yeah.
You know?
And then that's the thing, because then once you're throwing this and you're throwing different ranges, different speeds, and then when you're coming in like, boom, boom, wait, like Gianni, I always think, I love when Gianni does drills and he's like, boom, boom, and then he'd be like, ba, ba, ba. And you're like, right, okay, there's a different speed here, boom, 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 ba, ba, ba.
Yeah.
And then you're like, right, okay, so it's a different tempo, and it's mad how I find it with the teep.
Yeah.
I find it with my teep. When I throw a teep, it's like, first couple times I'll throw it, no, I'm fine. Then I'll start faking. And then I'll start playing with actual speed on it. And it's like, people that almost melt off of one shot just because you can just keep fucking with them. And then when they do something, like say they drop their hands or say like that with the jab, he flinches and he's going, fuck, I just fucking flinched. No, I'm not going to flinch again. And you go, cool, bang, don't flinch again, perfect. And I think it's just setting up those shots. But that, like,
Well, to be honest, it's exactly what Gianni trained with me. It's like a double jab, circle, this, the like, and it's like, it's funny how it just all goes out the window. Like, because Gianni's fight IQ for what we prepared for the fight and with Alfaro as well, but it's exactly what he said. Like, I needed to do, and I did it a little bit, but like holding that up strong, keeping there, like protecting the overhand, and it was the double jabs just didn't happen.
Man, if you went back and watched my first fight, I literally was the same. I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When I'm just like literally straight.
And in your credit, I mean, you accepted the fight. You fought it until the end. You know, it's a big learning lesson. It's not just about winning this or whatever, but it is good feedback.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, I feel so good. Feel like a winner. Like I genuinely woke up the next day and felt like I was worried because I was drunk on the night on being concussed. Like people were messaging me on Instagram. I was like, "Thanks so much. You're the best, love, bro." Like just fucking concussed out my mind. And then I was like, when I was, as you're like waking up and coming into consciousness for the day, I was like, "Oh, how am I gonna
How
feel?"
badly were you concussed?
It fucking hurt to sleep. I don't know how concussed I was. Like I was a bit delirious, and like when we were trying to leave, I was like, "Have I got my shoes?" Like I was just like, my brain wasn't quite working. And Julia kind of like fucking stumbled me home, and then in the morning I was like, "Oh, am I gonna have this feeling like where I feel like shame or like guilt, like just like ugh?" But I was like, you know what? I genuinely woke up feeling good. I was like, "Fuck, that was fun. Like that was ridiculous. Like I wasn't expecting it to be that like fucking scrappy of a match." And I was like, fair play. I was happy with myself. I was like, fuck, stayed up. Like you see me inspiring sometimes. Like I'm still fucking learning, definitely. Like, and I was happy. I was like, you know what? I'm proud of myself for how I've come in 6 weeks. I'm like, yeah, like I've
even to accept it in the first place and to go through it doing it, and then you have all these, outside issues. You know what I mean? Most people go in, no problems. Yeah, weight agreed. Yeah, sport you want. Yeah, time you want. Time frame you want. Weight you want. No problem. Whatever.
Yeah.
And you go ahead. It's like, were you with all these obstacles? It was obviously like, also it was the last fight of the night.
Bro, it was the last fight. What the fuck was that about?
Like, there's a lot of pressure with that as well.
I kind of liked it. I was like, of course, they put me his headline.
For sure, but it's an awful lot of pressure and stuff like that as well on it. And it's like, but I suppose the main takeaways from yourself is that you can do it. And like, honestly, I've took more away from losing competition than winning. Because when you win as well, then there's almost like a sense of like, what was all that about? Like, where when you lose, you're like, oh, I need to improve this and this.
You know what's interesting, bro? So, since I've been offered this opponent, and since I was caged ringside with you, I felt this one in my soul, bro. I felt it personally. I felt like this guy beat me to almost.
Yeah.
And I was reflecting on this. And honestly, bro, it took me to like a manga. I don't know if you ever read manga.
Yeah.
It took me to a manga I once read to where there's this guy, he loved the challenge, and he accepted a fight against someone and all the odds were against him. And then he lost the fight and he got destroyed. And then after that, he had some resentment where he's like, no, I'm giving no favors to no one. And then he said at the end, the hunted becomes the hunter. And then now he's like putting all the odds in his favor. And I'm not saying you should do this, but to an extent, I mean, you're a kind soul, but people take advantage of you if you let them, you know what I mean? Like you let them have a weight advantage. You let them change the fight from kickboxing to boxing. You let them do this, you let them do that. You let them miss weight by 10 kilos as well. You let them do this and that, and they'll take it. And here's the thing where I want to get at, without making any excuses or whatever. At the end of the day, people just remember the fight and what happened in the fight. No one's remembering, no one's thinking he's 10 kilos heavier than you. You know what I mean? So, you gotta be a little bit selfish with it.
Especially when it comes to getting punched in the fucking face.
Yeah, it's just, everybody's on the line.
Like, and it's true. It's like, I know obviously, like you said, like we all want to compete, we all want to fight, we all know what's at stake, and we're all willing to make that trade-off. But it's also like, and of course you don't want it in the other sense of where it's like, us pitting it against other people. Do you know what I mean? We're like, oh, you should come up to me, you're 70 kilos, I'm, 80, let's do it there. But it's like,
I'll take a 70.
beating up Gojek drivers and you know what I mean?
But that happens in a lot of gyms here.
For sure, bro.
That didn't happen to us.
Yeah.
Like I can name names. There's a lot of fighters that are fighting Gojek drivers.
Yeah.
But
not
the case for us. And it's a good thing you get a challenge.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want, because realistically, it's like, for us, none of our intentions are massively to go.
Well, I say I said this on the night, and I meant it. Like it was the biggest takeaways for me. One, beforehand, like you gents being there, the coaches, like all the people around me, like that was such a special feeling. And then when we were getting ready to walk out, and I didn't look behind once. It's only when I saw the camera and saw like you gents behind me, like bro, it made me emotional, man. I was like, these people are fucking good people, and I love them, and like I know they love me as well. And it's like, but I was like, this is fucking epic, like, because this is what it was all about. It's like, 10 weeks ago we were all like, we're gonna fucking do this. The training we've done together, like the punches, just everything, the camaraderie, like it's the best thing in the world. And like so big thank you to both of you for just being there, and like it's such a cool thing, and it's hard to describe it if you haven't done it, but the bond and the yeah, the journey of it all is just so much fun. And,
But I think that's martial arts in a whole, because it's like anything that you spend, any difficult thing that you go through with people, it always brings everyone closer. But it's hard to find like a pressure cooker or something where, like you said, in 10 weeks you can be like, I really know that person. It's like, because I know you have all seen me in terrible positions in the gym where like you probably should just be like, nah, I'm not coming back, or nah, I quit, or you know what I mean? And you have every opportunity to do that. And all of us are willingly doing this, and especially in a place like Bali where you can fucking lie out there beside a pool, in the sun, relax, drinking mojitos, no stress. You don't need this. It's like, but we chose it, and then we all work together. And like you said as well, I think that thing of actually helping one another, building one another, pushing one another, and then obviously in turn, then it's vice versa. It all works around. And I just find that there's very, very few things that you can, like you said, with like martial arts, that's one of the biggest things that I take away from it. It's like the people, because if you're willing to push yourself in those, even like that, make the walk, do all these things, it's like you can already tell so much about a person just from doing that thing within itself, you know, besides all the rest of it.
It's
So.
fucking epic. Yeah. Happy. Any final thoughts?
I want to ask you that.
Yeah. Any final thoughts? We go again. It's so much fun. It's just so much fun. Like overall feeling is like that was so much fun. The whole experience, the night.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I feel like I have more resentment in my heart than you. I feel like fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck
this
these
guy.
people for not looking after. I mean, I know you're great, but I don't want to take away from your gratitude. You know what I mean? But just
Hey, look. If he's sitting around that weight and like he's enjoying fighting, does he want that to be his only fight like ever? Maybe, but probably maybe next year he wants to fight. Like, who else is around this weight? I'll probably still be around this weight. So if he wants to go again, like, I'd feel good about that. I would feel good about that. So even if boxing again, of course, but we would have a play. So we'll see, bro. Like, but yeah, the hunter becomes the hunted. No, the hunted becomes the hunter.
yeah.
That's what it's about.
Appreciate you, gents. That was fun.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, one of these. Appreciate you, bro. Epic. That was sick. That was unreal. The computer decided to